Hello, and welcome to Lerch Bates' first ever LinkedIn Live event. I'm Eric Root, president of Lerch Bates, and I'm excited to be here alongside Bart Steffen, our CEO, John Arthur, our CFO, and many of our employee owners from our Global Support Center and many of the regional offices around the world. We are here to share some big news with you, our clients, employee owners, and industry peers. To get us started, we would love to see who all we have joining us virtually today. Please say hi in the comments section. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're a client, please let us know what Lerch Bates employee owner you're working with. And if you have a question, please leave that in the comments, and we'll try to answer those questions at the end of the program. While you all start with that, I'll hand things over to Bart to start us off. Bart?
Thank you, Eric. Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, everyone, depending upon where you're located. It looks like we have a lot of people from all over the globe joining us for our big news. That's really exciting. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today. To kick things off, I'd like to provide a brief look back at Lerch Bates' 75-year storied history, 36 years of which we have been a 100% employee-owned company. Did you know that Lerch Bates was the first elevator consultancy and the first logistics consultancy? And oh, by the way, we're also the first facade access consultancy. Our legacy of innovation and evolution began with the entrepreneurial spirit of our founder, Charles W. Lerch. Mr. Lerch, an elevator engineer and then an elevator service company owner, kept getting questions from clients about elevator and escalator design. He eventually formalized these questions and answer sessions and became the first independent elevator consultant back in 1947. In 1964, after many years watching Mr. Lerch's elevator consulting portfolio grow, a gentleman by the name of Quentin Bates joined what was now Charles W. Lerch and Associates at their new headquarters here in Denver, Colorado. Mr. Lerch and Mr. Bates made quite the team, and in 1974, the company was incorporated as Lerch Bates and Associates. By the time of the building boom of the 1980s, the company had 15 offices throughout North America and a number of elevator clients who were now asking questions about much more than just elevators. In response, the healthcare group, now known as our building logistics group, was added in 1984. The first consultant group of its kind again. In 1985, our entrepreneurial leaders marked another first in building consulting services. The Facade Access Consulting Group was created through the acquisition of Citadel Consulting, marking the third time that Lerch Bates evolved to cater to its clients' needs with an innovative and first-of-its-kind offering. In 1986, Lerch Bates became a 100% employee-owned firm, cementing the entrepreneurial spirit of our founders into each and every employee owner by becoming an ESOP, or an employee stock ownership plan entity. In 2014, now Lerch Bates Inc. expanded our international markets again with the acquisition of Doer Partnership, which gave us an expanded presence throughout Europe. And in 2015, Joseph Nito and Associates was acquired to strengthen the Lerch Bates coverage in New York City. In 2020, recognizing the growing need for building and structure enclosure design, access design, engineering, and forensics, we acquired Pi Consulting and Engineering. And in 2021, we acquired a company called Axis Facades, which brings us to today, 75 years deep into our Lerch Bates history and 350 employee owners strong. Each of these evolutions and acquisitions serve the same key purpose: to meet the needs of our clients. Whatever it was, whether it was expanding our vertical transportation routes to bolster our geographic reach within the Nito acquisition, or establishing the first logistics consulting group to help our existing hospital clients optimize their operations, we're steadfastly dedicated to being a trusted partner to our clients for projects of any size and scope. This year, we're celebrating 75 years of entrepreneurship and ingenuity, 75 years of Lerch Bates legacy that each and every employee owner, including myself, is so proud to be a part of. and one that will continue on for the next chapter of our history. Now I'd like to introduce John Arthur, our Chief Financial Officer. John?
Thank you, Bart. There are a few things that will remain true no matter where Lerch Bates is in its journey. The thing that defines us much more deeply than what we do, they define who we are. Things like our mission statement. We are employee owners committed to our communities, delivering innovative solutions that create safe, sustainable, and impactful building environments for all. Our mission statement is the reason Lerch Bates exists as a business entity, the ultimate definition of our purpose. To expand upon who we are, we also look and live by 5 key values: ownership, optimism, integrity, community, and respect. Ownership is defined by personal initiative, responsibility, and accountability. Optimism, we know powerful thoughts produce powerful results. Integrity, we deliver unwavering honesty and stand on unbiased principles. Community is thoughtful consideration, intentional collaboration, and meaningful relationships with those around us. And finally, respect, which we show through communication, consideration, and appreciation to one another. That is who we are. And finally, we have our brand pillars, the key qualities that define Lerch Bates as an organization. We covered our legacy of integrity and ownership thinking earlier, but equally important is our dedication to sustainability, our unparalleled technical expertise, and our innate ability to serve our clients as real partners and not just as a third-party consultant. With employee owners in every corner of the globe, Lerch Bates also hits the perfect balance of global reach and local depth and connection. We're very proud of these qualities. Even in our acquisitions, we've sought out companies who stand by these same principles. We knew PI Engineering and Consulting was the perfect fit when we met owners and employees who stressed the importance of their relationships with their clients. Just like Lerch Bates, each person we met was dedicated to delivering information and solutions to their clients that made a significant impact. Their client retention is a huge indicator of that dedication, and we are thrilled to have more of that on the Lerch Bates team. I know we're here today to share a big news, an exciting change, but these qualities that define Lerch Bates on a much deeper level will always remain the same. Now, to tell us more about what will look different in 2022, I'll hand it back over to Eric. Eric?
Thanks, John. Thank you, Bart, as well. You know, there is one more brand pillar that we need to talk about that we haven't covered, and that's multidisciplinary. Lerch Bates has always been a diverse group of consultants. We started with elevators and expanded to building logistics and facade access. And our various acquisitions have continued that multidisciplinary growth over many years. And to your earlier point, we embrace that multidisciplinary approach for our clients. Today, I'm excited to share that Lerch Bates will continue this dedication to our clients by simplifying the path to the best technical expertise for the built environment anywhere in the world. Lerch Bates has intentionally and specifically expanded its specialties and services to become a single source for our clients. No matter what phase of the building life cycle you're in or where your problem lies, we can partner with you to identify a solution that optimizes performance, reduces risk, and generates more ROI for our partner clients. In order to provide this value for our clients, Lerch Bates will approach each project with a multidisciplinary viewpoint. We will always, of course, provide our clients with individual specialty consulting where needed, but we now offer a fully integrated suite of services that includes the specialty areas of vertical transportation, building logistics, enclosure design, enclosure access, enclosure engineering, building forensics, and building maintenance equipment services. as well as our multidisciplinary building lifecycle service known as Lerch Bates Solutions, which optimizes performance during the management, repair, and modernization of our client partners' real estate assets. What does this mean to our clients and industry partners? It means that we provide insight into buildings during the design, construction, acquisition, operation, repair, or modernization. Our participation in all phases of a building's lifespan across multiple specialties and spanning nearly every building typology means that we build insight into the built environment for the benefit of all our client partners. That is, after all, our mission statement. So on a slightly more serious note, it's no secret that 2020 and 2021 were trying years for everyone, for businesses, for individuals, for communities, and even for consultancies. Lerch Bates was incredibly fortunate during the pandemic, which has allowed us to spend quality time evaluating how we serve our clients, especially in light of the acquisitions we made over the last several years. It was time to thoughtfully integrate our new employee owners, our new business partners, if you will, into our Lerch Bates family. 2 years and many hurdles later, we are extremely pleased to stand before you today as an energized, integrated organization. We are the same Lerch Bates in the sense of mission, values, and pillars Bart and John shared earlier, but with the fresh perspectives and enthusiastic leader ownership mindsets of many, many new employees from our recent acquisitions. In 2022, we'll embrace our newly expanded family, our newly expanded expertise, and our increased awareness of just how quickly things can change. Plus, it's our 75th anniversary, and we're certainly at the precipice of a new era of the Lerch Bates legacy. So what better time to unveil a new brand identity? Our announcement today around that is twofold. We've expanded our specialties to create even better service and value, and we're ready to continue the legacy of trusted partnership with expanded expertise that serves our clients at any phase of the building life cycle. And two, we have a fresh new look to coincide with this reformat of our specialties and services and our 75-year milestone in 2022. Lerch Bates is updating its brand identity to accurately reflect its commitment to sustainability, its stature as an innovative and unparalleled consultancy, and its deeply rooted legacy of building insight for our clients. Now, obviously, we have to show you the new logo, right? Number of changes. The existing colors and Lerch Bates logo will be retired. Logos from our acquisitions of Access Facades, Pi Engineering and Consulting, and even Doer Partnership will both officially and fully integrate into the brand, and those names and logos will retire. The new LerchBates.com is a robust resource for information on all our integrated specialties and services, with additional changes happening to that website in the coming months. With all this exciting change, it's important to reiterate one key point. Even from our acquired companies, we are still the same trusted partners and personnel. Business cards, websites, invoices, and collateral may change and have a fresh new look, but the people you've historically turned to for building insight are still the same. So to sum all this up, can you call us for a logistics project? Sure. Can you call us for a logistics project that requires enclosure engineering and vertical transportation expertise? Absolutely. We hope to simplify your project consultant efforts and just call Lerch Bates. We can meet all your needs with an ownership mindset you can't find in any other firm. Yes, it's a fresh new look, but we're the same trusted partners. My fellow employee owners and I will now answer some questions that we saw come through during the chat today. But if you're jumping off, please know that we appreciate you for joining us, not just today, but on our 75-year journey to becoming who we are and who we'll become tomorrow, and on the continued journey to who will we become over the next 75 years. Again, thank you very much. And I think